last time, like you can have a banana. I don't have a banana. Let me just take. You can have this here. Like this has a certain mass. It also has energy. But why is this actually mass and not energy? Well, the fact is, like the reason that it's behave as mass is only because relative to me. Like, let's say, for example, I would start to speed up, and turn around it really, like, close to the speed of light, then my time is going to slow down so much that this is going to move, like, this is going to act more and more as energy. Do you understand? Like, so basically my frequency derived by the Broglie equations is actually defining how this frequency, how this is actually like oscillating with me or interfering with me. I find this pretty interesting what I'm saying. You know guys, maybe, who knows, like this is all maybe, like who knows, this is like, just imagine, like who knows, this is all true. You're just guys talking to one of the biggest, like you're hearing one of the biggest discoveries ever made, and everybody's just lolling at me. Who knows, this is bullshit, who knows, but I'm just thinking, like, just imagine, like in a week or in a month or in 5 years, you go like, yeah, back in the days he was explaining it to us and we were all lolling at him, and now what the fuck? Would be fucking hilarious. Yeah, like by the way, D to the A, I'm gonna get to your answers. Like, I'm trying to answer all the questions. Like, someone is asking here, how does this help us self-development wise? And that is one of the most, like, the reason we started to make the docu was to help people self-development wise, because you can know how the universe works and everything, like practically, how do I get better out of it? And the only reason I got into the science bit, and I've already said that yesterday and I'm repeating myself, is because I actually, like, we came up about the neuroscience, how nothing is external when you look at it, like, just as the true definition of consciousness, what it is, like it just makes sense that nothing is external, like everything is an interpretation. And the funny thing is, what is not being translated by those neural circuits in your brain just doesn't doesn't exist, in terms of, doesn't interact with you. And then I got into, like, the quantum mechanics and the general and special relativity, because I thought, like, yeah, if I could come with a very strong theory, like, scientists would be all over it, and then we can actually, like, throw those ideas that are so nice for self-development, and it would get such a bigger platform. Funny thing is, actually what happened is it backfired. The science has actually, like, created some dissonance and all that stuff, and actually slowed down what our main goal is. And one of the things that I like, one of the things is that, like, this is our life, like this is my life. I'm going to talk for myself. Like, I really want to help people, I want to inspire people, and the end of the documentary is actually something really good for iPower, for the community, is because I always wanted to get more involved and do things and talk and inspire people, be open-minded. And with all the research that I have, I really feel like I really acquired enough knowledge to really be able to give good feedback and really be able to talk about certain subjects, and not always be like, I'm really like almost a walking dictionary at the moment with everything I've read about neuroscience and stuff. And I want to share it, and I want to learn from you guys. And I really want to put myself in the community. That's why I've been already 3 days in a row. I've been live streaming, and I'm gonna try to keep live streaming, because I want to help. I want to and I want to learn, and I want to grow, and I want to bring people together. Like, this is what I want to do. And someone is asking, like, yeah, how is this going to help self-development wise? Like when we look at quantum mechanics and we start to see everything as probabilities and not as certainties, and we apply that with our knowledge of neuroscience, where our left hemisphere, its basic property is to deny things that do not fit in our pre-existing belief system, and that our ability to look at that process is actually what expands our awareness, and what increases our free will. Like those insights are so valuable to recognize patterns and to start to look at things and just to start look at things for what they are and not label them looking at things as this is right and this is wrong is only things that handicaps yourself. And when you start to look at things as really pure probabilities, and you know that you're an ever-changing unity and that your environment is part of you and it shapes you, then you're in such a better shape, in such a better situation to make the right decisions, to enhance your own free will and to enhance your awareness and to expand it and to talk and to listen to people and to be open-minded and to learn from each other. It's so rich to know that, like for me when I saw that I myself was like that my brain is actually like I was so close-minded for such a long time because I really I'm such a big scientist, like I really love science. And when I actually got to know what science effectively is, I just figured out that I got it wrong all the way. Like the way I was doing science or looking at things was totally not scientific at all. I was labeling things all the time. Like when someone came with an idea, before he even said it or before he even explained it, I already made up my mind and knew what it was and labeled it and went like, he's delusional or he's stupid, bye-bye. And he could never get through me, not because of what he had to say or the way he came across, because I was limiting myself. And those knowledge is actually allowing me, like it's helping me to just be able to be a lot better open-minded and skeptical and really do take the scientific method to heart in my daily life. So that's something that is something that I actually learned from all the research and from all the things. And the thing is like I just came to constatation how valuable a community is, where people can come together, where people actually listen to each other. How important it is for your own development to have people where you can talk to, that can listen to you, that don't just prejudge you and say you're a retard or whatever. Like there is no such a thing as a retard category. Like there is no such a thing as being a loser. Like it's by thinking in labels, by labeling yourself. That's how you cut your arms off and stuff like that. But it's like it goes even further than, it's not about cutting your arms off. It's just like you believe that those arms aren't there and that's why they're not there. That's like you're just limiting yourself with your beliefs. And of course, like I don't say that you can just believe that you start to fly and everything and then you start to fly. I'm just saying it's by being aware of that process of labeling things all the time, and by knowing, by being aware of that you're actually running all the time software, belief systems, by being aware of that process and having the knowledge that you can change those beliefs and adapt them based on your experiences, it will allow you to learn so much faster from your experiences. You don't have to mash your head 10 times on the wall to figure out there is a wall. You mash it once and you learn from it. And when you're not attached to walk a certain way, then it can make your life so much easier. And that's what I find the most important from the documentary. That's what I think is the most interesting, and that's why I think is also like the most important in the community, is to actually just know and be aware about how our brain works and how we can work with it and how we can adapt and how we can like learn from each other in such a more effective way when we're not being attached to our own beliefs. Like